And you're live.
I'm just waiting for my screen to pop. There we go. Hear me now? Can you hear me? Hey! That took a while, but we're alright.
We
Okay. Hello! Welcome to our gathering of heroes. These are the would-be heroes of the world of Greyhawk, a Dungeons & Dragons fantasy world created more than 50 years ago by some creators whose legacies live on to this day. We are honored and proud to take up that banner and share our 5th edition, 2024, plus a bunch of homebrew, D&D Greyhawk story. As a warning, this is a game that can explore mature themes, and while we will be specifically avoiding some topics, the game may still include body horror, gore, violence, loss of character agency, gaslighting, mind control, or other topics. Yes, still mind control. Our players have discussed consent and boundaries and collectively avoid situations that may be triggering. Players will always let me know if anything is uncomfortable by using yellow and red cards in our private chat. If you as a viewer ever feel uncomfortable or triggered, please pause and step away. Our streams will be available on YouTube after the game. You can always come back to an episode when you feel ready. Some quick acknowledgements of sponsors and others who have helped make this game possible. Roll20, a popular browser-based virtual tabletop platform for TTRPGs and board games offering tools for character sheets, dice rolling, maps, and more. Demiplane, a platform that connects TTRPG fans to make games better with high-quality tools that enhance the ways games can be played, shared, and explored. Legendary Games, a company that creates third-party support products for D&D 5th edition aiming to provide the best possible campaign enhancements, such as the Boricubos and legendary Latin American monsters supplements that we are using in this game. And we are also on board the affiliate program for Arkenforge, an amazing virtual tabletop and map-making software for TTRPGs, and Rogue Energy Gaming Drinks, reputedly the best gaming supplements on the planet. Use the promo code WOULDBEHEROES, all caps, no spaces, for $5 off your Arkenforge order, or 10% off your Rogue Energy supplements. Now, we have a little absence, but let us introduce the cast as we have them, starting with, as always, to my immediate left, Eve.
Hello, I am Eve, she, her, and I am playing Carcass, the lizard folk barbarian. Also, she, her, despite it being very hard to tell with both of us. That's all I got.
Joe.
Hello, friends and family. This is DJ Torador, Noble most of the social media sites. He, him, his, because that's important. It's very a thing. And I'm sorry, you just threw me off. And I'll be playing Naveen Shadewood. God dang it, Shadewood. The elf, half elf. Who knows? Lovable, coward, explorer. Also, a big fan of cats and cat-like creatures.
Also, but okay.
Oh yes, a slight thief. And
Feet.
Oh. Oh, feet.
Pause guy.
Oh.
Pause.
Sorry.
And here's a pregnant pause. Okay. Alejandro.
Yes. And there's that. So, yeah. Boom, shoom, boom, Sasanili.
I'm going to skip Sasanili and go straight to Alejandro.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alejandro, also known as the Greedy Dragon. Today I'll be playing Priest, the mysterious man with a deep past and disturbingly long arms.
Now we'll jump to John.
Hello! My mic was muted. I'm John. I am playing Sasanili, the crotchety old Batman who is honestly getting very tired of touching doors. Every time he touches a door, something bad happens.
Well, to be fair, that's supposed to be the rogue's job. I don't know why the scrawniest person is poking the potentially trapped door.
Because he's inquisitive.
That's also a rogue class, though.
To his own detriment.
Yeah. Yeah, the follies of being a writer.
So, what has happened? After securing the ship, the Blue Nixie, for their employers, the Valderosa family, specifically Lavinia Valderosa, our crew encountered a troublesome issue in the lower decks of the ship, semi-quickly dispatching a giant scorpion that was being smuggled by these ne'er-do-well pirates, who were roasted from the ship after unsuccessfully trying to set it on fire. Our heroes returned to Lavinia with the news that her ship was safe, and she offered them further employ to take them with her to her family vault to
Get our payment.
bodyguard her. Upon entering the vault, our team encountered a...
That was not our agreement. I have to point this out because Carcass is very specific about her agreements. What they agreed to was to come to the vault to get paid. None of what's happening right now was part of our agreement. There will be additional fees.
I mean...
Because we had not agreed to the further work yet. We said that we needed to talk about it.
This is
sorry for interrupting.
15% surcharge.
No.
Yep.
All...
Carcass is absolutely going to be trying to clarify this.
Lawful, not quite evil, but definitely lawful.
So far, I've been thinking like just absolute true neutral, just full,
contracts.
Yes, we're doing contracts here.
Sign a contract, right? Now, and have encountered now upon entering the vault. Know what I didn't do, and I don't in the character. Upon entering the vaults, they attempted to open the door and were met with the guardians of the vault. Some clockwork, mechanical, snake-headed things.
I don't care for it.
So, 3 seconds to load a token? Decides
Do we
to?
ever roll initiative?
We haven't yet because it's a new fight.
Okay.
So let's do that.
Ended on initiative, but yes.
Oop, that's too big. Down you go. Put here for now.
Alright.
Because she's like, ah! There's giant mechanical snakes in my family's vault. And she would be in here, kind. Don't forget to select your token first.
Dad.
And roll for initiative.
I got a nat 1.
I got
Excellent.
a 7.
Get that out of the way.
I got a 7, so I burned all my whole rolls for the
Initiative! Ooh, I got a 21.
Oh, hot
That's nice.
dog.
Bang.
I'll blame it on Carcass being right next to this thing as it exploded off the pillar.
Yeah, Carcass is too busy thinking about contracts and doing the mental math for the bodyguard surcharge.
Going to load. And you can load faster than that.
Every time we start D&D, I begin having a really bad cough. I wonder if my microphone's just full of mold.
Could be just triggering. here. Yeah, unseated trauma.
Yes. I was beaten to death by a pile of dice as a child.
Right. That
That
explains
would
so
do
much.
something.
Okay. Those characters up.
Oh, so fun lore that I'm not going to expand upon on the podcast, but I have been pronounced dead before, multiple times.
Excellent. I mean, where are we? Oh, I have the dice roller going still. Oh. I apologize to Francita. Tara's roll is absolutely terrible.
Also, since we're still in the setup stage, additional fun fact, pillbugs, also known as roly-polies, are crustaceans.
They are. And they have two genus. One that rolls up and one that doesn't.
Yeah.
And the only way to really tell which one is which is by scaring them. Or instigating it, the reflex. And some of them just crawl under stuff and the other ones roll up. Other fun fact, there is a species of spider, colloquially called the sowbug killer, that has chelidae, I think that's the word for it, their fangs, are long and sharp and strong enough that they punch through specifically the articulated shell of the pillbug.
Oh, neat.
Other fun fact, the pillbug genus is Armadillius.
Hell yeah. Non-pillbug fun fact, there are species of snails that have internal shells.
Ooh.
They have an endoexoskeleton.
All right. Oh yeah, gotta do that. I'm gonna have them all go on the same roll because that's just obnoxious. Do.
Oh, I'm not liking the initiative. Oh no.
Guys?
Do a straight.
Guys, I'm all alone in the initiative. Guys, Priest is having flashbacks of the dungeon.
Yep.
Why, that's just because Priest wasn't standing right next to one of these things.
Exactly.
Oh,
Oh,
I just
right.
realized
Music.
in a confined space.
You're in a confined space and you got 3 mechanical things with breath weapons. I mean, did I say that out loud?
We also have a giant angry alligator that can give us temp HP in a burst.
True. If you're within.
Well, I can
10
only do it to one person each turn.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Cool.
So I'm gonna have to be picking and choosing.
All right.
Also, there's no Naveen in this room.
And that won't be able to start until next turn because it happens at the start of my turn, which would be after I rage.
Yep.
Okay, so whoever is still
before I
alive,
rage.
yeah, whoever is still alive by your next turn gets the heal.
So yeah, you have to survive 2 turns essentially
Exactly.
before I can do it because you'll have to survive 2 full turns because I'm the last in the order.
Yep.
No problem.
This is the second fight in a row that I just rolled terrible.
Excellent.
We'll be fine, guys. I can change the action economy slightly.
Oh God.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Let's do that right now. You're up.
Yeah, yes, hold on, let me check something. Okay.
Wait, I can
Mike?
ring your dudes.
Mike. Yeah,
Yep.
after this session, could you add in the other 2 summons that I have access to? They're not in the extras.
Oh yeah.
It's fine right now. I just adjusting my plan slightly, but yeah, bonus action. I'm gonna summon my boys, my wolfy boys.
Where did I put them?
Oh, that's Valderosa over by the door. Okay.
Yeah. She's
Hiding behind Tar. Yep.
Yeah,
You can
I
tell
was
she's not
wondering
a
where she went.
protagonist because she has a generic model.
There's no circle around her icon.
All right. I will put a circle around her icon. Where? This one.
I have so
Forgot
many
to bring
spell
your
slots now.
toys along with you. And him. Put them. Boop. Right there. Right. Major. Control by priest. Yep. You're good. So from your shadow.
I'll fix it. I'm sorry, my son is super quiet. He is trying to climb on me at the moment. Alright, so you've summoned my boys, and for my action, since it's a bonus action to summon them. Actually, is it an action or a bonus action to summon them? Oh, it's an action! Excellent! For my bonus action, I'm going to have my boys jump the one Sassanili's at and attack.
Grazie.
Because he needs help. My boy!
Cool.
Alright, so, bite attack. It's a really good thing they have advantage in pack tactics.
They do.
Does a 12 hit?
I'd be lying if I said yes.
Guys, you have
Right.
one job!
Ching.
Well,
Chip tooth.
that'll be the end of my turn.
What will we have Metzley do?
Well, no one needs healing
Yet.
yet. So I say
Wait
she
for
should
it.
save her spell slots.
Cool, cool. Metzley's gonna dodge. And that way, potentially avoid some issues. And address the situation and assess. That's what it is, yeah. These things.
Oh boy.
You've got 3. You've got 1 on... They're going to attack. Gonna go all bitey. 1 against Arcus. Was a 13 hit?
No.
No.
No, so I made it, yeah, it's just bouncing right off her.
And 1 against first the uppermost divine dog. 14. Does the divine dog have an armor class of 14?
The Divine Dog's armor class is 12.
Unfortunate.
Why are you attacking my boys? Right? I just got them back. I just got them back.
10 points of damage to the top one. And the bottom one is missed. And Sassanili, you're up.
Okay. So these guys came alive when we I'm not gonna drag everyone else into this. When I touched the door. So
Take responsibility.
I'm taking responsibility. So first things first, I think I'm going to cast Detect Magic and see if there's like like a node they're all attached to. Like follow the lines of magical aether and see if there's some common point these guys all connect to we can hack up.
Like a power switch?
Yeah, like a power switch or a fuse box.
Like staring through the X-rayed floor to a control panel.
Yeah. And for
all right.
flavor, the story scroll he pulls out for this is basically his review of a noir detective novel.
Fair, fair, fair. You cast a spell. The divine dogs are magical.
enough.
There is magic to these constructs, but they seem to be connected into the pillars themselves. And there doesn't seem to be any centralized control panel lockout mechanism.
Okay, if I look over at Miss Voldra, if I look at the
Valderosa?
lady, is her ring also magic?
She doesn't have it out.
Hmm. Okay, that's unfortunate. What school of magic are the constructs?
The magic you're getting from them is evocation.
Evocation. Cool. John does not know what that means exactly.
Big splashy spells.
Okay.
It's fireball and healing magic.
Okay.
Or lightning bolt.
Okay, so destruction. Got it. Okay, evocation, they're tied to the Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, whatever these things are, they're powered by evocation. They are tied to the doors and the pillars. Lady Valderosa, can you pull out the ring real quick? And instead of like the pinkish red, his eyes are kind of like a glowy blue at the moment.
Fair.
And
Cool.
he's just like, I want to see if the ring has any magic real quick. Perhaps we can avoid inevitable bloodshed.
Cool. That's you?
Yep.
Tara's next. Tara's going to go on the defensive. Carcass.
Oh boy, that's me. Okay. First things first. Blah. I'm raging. A bunch of weird, gross vine things pop out of my shoulder and like start wrapping around me. Carcass does not like this. It is strange. So far, it has not bothered to ask anyone, hey, what's the deal with this? Because it's just a thing that happens. Let me get that activated. Bing, bang, boom. There we go. And as she is swinging down on this weird serpent rock guy,
Cool.
she is going to. Does a 16 do it?
16 is a hit.
Sick. And that is 13 damage. Yeah, as she's swinging down on, she's gonna be looking over at Valderosa and just saying, "This was not in the contract. There will be additional fees."
All right.
Naveen never rolled his initiative.
I did. Did it not go through?
It did not. You didn't select your token, it looks like.
Okay. Oh man, that's homophobic.
Right. All right, let's go back.
I'll read it.
Wait, hold on.
He has an
16.
initiative
Okay.
of 16,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. That's
Okay, give it one more roll and I'll change the number.
Okay.
Select your token.
Oh. Okay. I selected it.
Yeah, you can
Let's
also
do it.
just right-click and add turn.
Who, me?
Yeah, anybody can do
Oh.
that to their tokens.
Add turn.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Doing?
It said there it is. 16.
And now you might just have to sort it a couple. Yeah, there we go.
Boop. All right, back up to you, Naveen.
Okay. Do I hear anything?
Oh yeah, you hear the sort of mechanical plates moving on plates, and the start of combat.
I want to get to my friends, so I'm going to use my movement speed to get to my group.
Okay.
I don't know where I'm going. Is it? Yep.
Yep.
Oh. Oh. What is that in the door?
That is
door.
Lady Valderosa.
Oh.
I'll move right away.
Okay. Oh, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess. I just because Tark's there. Ah. Can I? Well, I'm going to ask. You tell me no. When I see this, can I immediately shoot an arrow?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
100%.
We must protect Sosanili at all costs. Uh, here we go. This is 17 hit.
Yes, it does.
All right. Woohoo!
Nice.
Go.
You have sneak damage. Because there are plenty of opponents between you and it, and within 5 feet of it.
It says 6.
14 damage.
Woohoo!
Nice.
That is my turn. I think.
Wait a minute. That's... Cool. Now I'm back down to... Bassanili went. Tar went. Carcass just went.
Top of the round.
Lady Valderosa is like, what the hell are those? And like, fast backtracking out of the room.
Wow.
Priest, you're up.
Priest is filled with disappointment at Valderosa's pure cowardice, because she got us in this situation.
She's a rich
I
valley
mean-
girl. What do you expect?
I mean, you got yourselves,
contract.
you got yourselves into this situation?
Sure. Anyway, I'm gonna walk up and join my crew, and I'm gonna punch the machine, because we all know that Eldritch Blast doesn't do shit for me.
Eldritch Punch.
21.
Nice. 21 is a hit.
Awesome.
Lord.
Take those 7 points of damage, and as a bonus action, my boys will attack too.
Sure.
We're jumping it. If they can-
Dogpile, if you will.
Fuck.
No. Nope. Not that time. There's two main by there.
Hey!
Oh, that one did.
Hey.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
for
man,
a
that's
total-
Credit. Your dogs crit all the time.
Yeah.
Look, I'm learning it's apparently it's either they miss or they crit, and there's very little in between.
Yeah.
I don't think I've crit yet.
All right, so that's 13 points of damage.
It is?
Yep, I think the way Roll20 does it is it shows the regular damage at piercing damage, and then piercing critical damage is the extra dice that it rolled.
Yes.
Yep, so 13 total.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. 2d4 plus 2.
Did it miss something?
Oh, the 7. Okay, I got it. Okay, gotcha. That's just weird. So it's rolling. Okay, so we'll have to adjust that potentially for. All right. Logistics for later. That's you,
Yeah, that's me.
Naveen. You're up.
Shooting another arrow.
Excellent.
You're gonna
I was doing it
die.
the one with Sassanili, the one there.
Yeah, we're gonna. I think it's Vex too. So like I get
Advantage.
Advantage.
okay. That's That's 15. Let's try that.
That is enough for a hit, but feel
Okay.
free to.
Nope. 15 is fine.
15's good.
Yep.
Roll your damage.
Damage.
Yep.
There you go.
And
Damn.
sneak. Total 9. Okay.
Yeah.
Katlang. Metzli. Nobody's injured, so you're fine. Spare the Dying is not really gonna. Or Toll the Dead?
Yeah, does
Not
Toll
really
the Dead
big.
affect constructs?
Well, let's have her try. And that is a Wisdom 13 save, if I'm not mistaken. Let me find that. Else. Toll the Dead is a Wisdom 14 save. They are very not impressed with these cantrips. Much like most of the cantrip that hour.
Yeah,
Cleric
our crew's
has
just
cast
bad at
point.
cantrips.
The entire crew in general seems to be bad at cantrip. Oh, them. Let's say. I gotta roll a d6. Roll in a d6. Okay. That one. That one. Okay. Cool. Good to know. The one below, it's almost like it's got a little bit of a sort of a spark thing attached to it, and you can almost see a little bit of a haze in front of its mouth as it spreads out a gout of flame in a cone. Let's do a cone. How do I do a shape of a cone? 1, 2. So if I aim it there. Alright, so the Divine Dogs, Sassanili, range. Oh. The Divine Dogs, Sassanili, Priest, Carcass, and Naveen all give me dexterity saving throws, please.
Good Jiminy.
Oh, no.
Christmas. Where's my dex save?
So, dex saving throw?
A dex saving throw.
14 for the Divine Dogs.
Well, I get advantage since
10
I'm in a
for
range,
priest.
apparently.
Yeah, you do. You've got this.
So that's a
Survival
21.
I rolled it a 4.
Nice. So, Carcass, your innate sense of animalistic urgency of sorts, the barbarian skill, the second level skill that allows you to preternaturally expect danger. Naveen, your preternatural agility. The rest of you,
Just get our asses kicked.
Divine Dogs are okay. They actually made it. And oh, not that one. Sorry, that one. Those of you who didn't save, 12 points of damage, and everybody who did save, 6.
Hey,
Are you
guys,
down?
I'm sitting at 3 HP.
Survive for just one more second.
I have
We have
8.
plenty of spare the dying cantrip. So you know. You're not dead. You're just...
I don't know.
Most-
Let's see what these other two have in store.
Oh yeah, the one that I hit
Sassanili
has
might be a pile of
disadvantage
ash by the end of this turn.
too. to attack. Because I hit it with my stick.
And this one, the one where everybody is, because of where it's angled, because of the positioning it's at, it cannot actually attack directly at its base. But so it's going to basically, it starts the move, the aim here. So Naveen and Tar and Mesley and the lady Lavinia, dexterity saving throws. Those.
You said we had to make another dexterity?
Yep.
Okay.
Some people think I'm mean for picking on my players who aren't here.
They should have been here.
Ha! Yes, sure.
Dang.
Everybody's doing so well, though.
I am a piece of charbroiled brisket right now.
Oh, that was a terrible roll. It's like D&D Beyond wants to preserve the
Up not
character.
die.
So, you all take 1 point of lightning damage. As a crackling bolt of electricity trails itself straight down the hall.
Naveen takes damage?
Yeah.
No.
Mon Dieu.
You took 6 points of fire damage, too. You got that part, too, right? There's all kinds of elements flying around the room. Sassanili, you're up.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Was the one that I'm with not doing anything?
Oh, my bad. Yes. Hold on. No. Nothing effective.
Okay, one. I have to see. I have to read something real quick. Okay, that is 1 bonus action per good berry and 1 HP per good berry.
Yes.
And it takes my main action to summon the good berries. So. Okay, yeah, we just got rocked. So I think what I would want to do is... Okay. So this is a vault built by an adventurers guild. So it's... this trap has to be a puzzle of some sort. At least that's what Sassanelli's thinking. We haven't seen anything that relates to the note we got. So he is going to check the door and see if there's any way to open the door or disengage the security. And
Give me an
probably-
investigation roll.
yeah, and probably pat out some of these fires that has caught upon him.
Give me an investigation.
Holy heck!
Nice.
He's not good at much, but what he's good at, he's kind of good at.
It, nothing.
Ah, beans.
It doesn't seem like there's any noteworthy device, mechanism, switch of any kind to even open the door.
And no conveniently ring-shaped depression
Nope.
for a... Dang. He is... Yeah, he's going to frantically scour the door and just say, Wait. Do we actually have to fight these things to get through? There's no handle on this door. And, yeah, I guess for my final action, I'm going to spawn, my, lineage magic, good berries and prepare to eat some of them next turn.
Yeah, you can eat one.
Okay, I can eat one now.
I'll give you that.
I have 4 HP.
It's like, I desperately need to heal. One good berry, just for me.
And 1 grape.
Great
You
for
see,
me,
because
one
he
great
has
for
such
you.
a-
Great.
Yeah, he has such a small mouth. He can only eat 1 grape at a time.
Plus, they got a pit,
Yeah,
so you
yeah,
gotta
gotta
kind of
spit
work
that out.
around it, and then like a little bat guy chewing on a banana.
Yeah.
And Lavinia, she's like, "Oh my, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I just okay. The ring, right? You said the ring." And she's fishing around, pulls out the ring, and starts walking very, very tentatively, sort of holding it out like it's a shield.
Oh. Okay, so... One second. Heck, okay, this spell is concentration detect magic, so I actually need to roll my concentration check because I got...
Oh yes, that's true.
So that is a con save?
That is a Constitution saving throw. Yes.
My con mod's at a -1, so let's see how good this is.
How do you have a
Holy
-1?
heck! Because I have a 9 in Constitution. But regardless, that's a 17, so I'm still concentrating.
You're fine.
So,
Yep.
is that ring magic?
There is a slight magic to it.
Do I know the school?
Trying to figure out the school. Guess it would be alteration, I guess? Transmutation? Or what's the word? What's the other one? Abjuration.
Abjuration. Okay, so yeah, Sasanili is going to shout out okay, yep, the ring is magic. Abjuration. I don't know if that can help us. And just kind of look pleadingly at Priest and Metzley as they are the two who know actual big boy magic.
And Tar, for his action, he's going to basically try to be a shield wall between Lavinia and the other things in the room as she enters further in. And she comes into the middle of the room, and all of the constructs sort of just all angle and sort of aim right at her, and they wait, and they she's just sort of like holding the ring almost like it's a
shield.
A shield, and they sit there, they wait, but they don't move. Carcass?
Yeah, Carcass is gonna keep beating on this thing. At the same time, a vine of brambles rips out of her back and wraps around Sasanili. I don't know how Sasanili will feel about this.
He's on 4 HP, so I don't think he realizes.
There you go,
there
10.
is- Oh, hot
10
diggity
temporary
heck.
hit points. I mean, I doubt they feel
Temporary.
comfortable. They're covered in thorns, so they just kind of wrap around it or acting like a shield.
You know,
Temporary.
yeah, Yeah, wrapped in thorns, over 3rd-degree burns, not very fun. But hey,
All
it's
right.
keeping him conscious.
Ooh. All right. And as she walks through the room, holding the ring aloft, the constructs follow her. With their yes faces, visual, but do nothing else. So eventually, we're out of combat. Unless you guys want to keep wailing on these.
I mean,
No,
Carcass
I'm
is
good.
still wailing on hers. So that's a 14 damage. Why does my one hand always do more damage than two-handed?
It's fascinating.
I don't know.
Smaller
Okay.
dice, bigger chance for higher number.
Yeah, there
Is
you go.
it?
The 14 additional damage to this one, and like, even if they stop fighting, she's still gonna keep hacking at it.
Okay. Have they stopped attacking?
I
Yes.
think so.
Then why are you hurting it?
Because it tried to bite me.
And as she approaches, sort of sidles up, gets closer to it, and close enough to the pillar, the central pillar, that it sort of looks down at her at the ring, and sort of you can see the base of it sort of chuk, 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 and it sort of pulls itself back into the pillar. Back onto that layer.
And away they go.
Almost like it's a reset mechanism. But with Sassanili's eyes, you can see a very brief flash of something as like some sort of an engaged, maybe a signal, or some sort of a mechanism where the construct seems to rapport or sort of a connection to the ring, and then the ring sort of does a and signaled the construct.
Okay, so I think perhaps for our own protection, we should stay near Lady Valderosa, as I think that ring specifically disengages the traps in this vault.
And she like, oh, I wonder if this will work. And then she kind of like takes it over and aims it at the second one, the one that breathed fire, and the same thing happens. A little flash, and pulls itself back into the spiral of the missing bits, and disengages itself essentially. That layer, and again with the third, and she comes up, and she's hesitant, approaching Carcass because Carcass is still banging on the thing.
Wailing on it.
And for its part, it's completely ignoring you. And it's got its visual fixated on the ring. And she sort of sidles around you and gets close enough to the face of the thing that it disengages and pulls itself back into the pillar.
Carcass is gonna look at her and just say, "Additional fees."
And with all three of them in, she moves back up to the central pillar, and actually fix that with 1 second. light layer. Do. Berry, coach.
So
And
yeah, as they're waiting for her to open that middle pillar, Sasanelli's just munching on another berry and just kind of looks up at one of the divine dogs and says, "Do you like eat things?"
It's gonna turn and look at you, and you'll notice these two, they both turn and they just shake their head.
it's in unison.
Yeah.
The other one's
for me,
not
man.
even paying attention to anything. It turns its head and shakes it.
BT Dubs, I am maintaining my rage. So every so often, just more vines just pop out of, like, just rip out of between a couple of scales and wrap around someone.
Cool.
I can hold it up for up to 10 minutes. So.
Are you
Right.
okay? What's the conservation of mass of that?
I do not know. It is unpleasant.
Do you want a berry?
No.
As she approaches the central pillar with all three constructs away, Sassanilli, you now notice a small panel that seemed to have been covered for, or part of the back of the central construct, sort of one of the plates, which is probably why you couldn't find it, is now there's a small indentation. She inserts the ring, and the entire pillar rotates.
Okay. Priest gets 8 temporary hit points. Naveen gets 8 temporary hit points. Tar gets 5 temporary hit points. And Itsuka gets 10.
How long do temporary hit points last?
Until the end of my rage. I can sustain it by burning my bonus action for 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yes.
How long rage goes for? Jesus.
Well, as long as I use my bonus action, or if I'm getting taking damage or attempting to attack something. Yeah, there's a bunch of things. But if nothing's happening, I can use my bonus action.
Alright, where is this thing? Okay. This opens to a kind of octagonal room. Supported by a single large pillar with dozens of deep grooves along its side. The 7 walls of the room, weird because there's 8. There's an octagonal, septagonal room. Each wall bears a fantastically detailed sort of bas-relief carving of exotic monsters in threatening poses.
Here we go.
Let the Valderosa walk first.
You know what? That's a good call.
Starting at the wall immediately to the west of the entrance, so over here, I guess the far wall. The carvings depict a tentacled monster with a glaring red eye. Next is a looming dragon. Next is a fish-like creature with 3 eyes and 4 tentacles. Next is a 2-headed giant wielding a pair of clubs. Next, a spherical creature with 4 eye stalks and a bulging central eye. Next is a gorilla-like beast with a fanged mouth and 6 eyes. And finally, a towering black spider with 7.
Kargas just stand behind Valderosa to say, "You will go in first."
Okay. And she goes in. Nothing happens.
Tentatively follow?
Well, I don't know what to do from here. I've never been in here.
Okay, can you put the creatures on the sides in chat?
1 sec. All right. I also do. Weird. Okay, so I'll put that there, and then I will put the creatures in chat. Where's the chat? There.
Also, out of all the creatures on this mysterious note, Umber Hulk is the only one John does not know off the top of his head. And I'm not going to Google it, because that would be meta knowledge. Like, I feel like it's a crustacean, but I'm not positive.
It looks kind of like an antlion.
Ah, okay. It was exactly
like
not
an
what I was
antlion
thinking
man.
of then.
All right,
It's
put
like,
that.
it's like if an antlion was a guy.
Tentacled monster with a
An
glaring red
antlion
eye
was
and a mouthful of
jacked.
teeth, a looming dragon, a fish-like creature with 3 eyes and 4 tentacles. 10.
Toad giant wearing a pair of immense clubs.
It's an Eton.
One thing of note in this room, this one I'll give you for free. Each of the eyes in these bas relief statues is a, where is it? Sorry. There we go. Each eye has a small red gem.
Beast with a fanged maw and 6 eyes?
Okay, so just looking at them, starting with the tentacle thing and running through to the spider, we have an increasing amount of eyes, but we don't have an eye for number 8. So, either we need a creature with 8 eyes, or this spider has an incorrect amount of eyes. Because none of these look like a chimera or a basilisk or any of the other stuff we've seen.
Correct.
Well, read in the note. So what are the etchings on the pillar? 'Cause you said the pillar had some etchings on it as well.
Where is that? Deep grooves. Apparently just deep grooves.
Okay.
The ceiling is about 11 feet high. Has that similar 8-pointed star pattern. each one radiating. The arms of each star are black, save for the ones pointing south toward the entrance, which is red.
Hmm.
Each monster's eyes in the bas-relief statuary is a glittering red stone.
Huh. Oh, what's the magic situation in this room? Because detect magic also lasts 10 minutes.
Do might have. Crap. We're gonna do a quick thing.
Okay, so also just John speculating. There is 3 creatures who are specifically mentioned having a mouthful of teeth. The 3-eyed fish specifically has 4 tentacles, and the 2-headed giant has a pair of giant clubs. So I don't know if those also fit to this puzzle or if they are just red herrings.
What has... Nope, that's the wrong voice. What has 8 eyes?
Well, I would say a spider.
Spiders.
Our spider here just has 7. Does it
You do
look
note
like
that none of the monsters on the list are on the walls.
Yes.
Wait a second. Okay, mysterious note. Chimera looks to sunrise. Cyclops looks to sunset. Medusa looks to sunrise. Umber Hulk looks to sunset. Basilisk looks to sunrise. So if we're looking for someone who has 8 eyes, perhaps Chimera or Medusa. Wait. Okay, wait. Cyclops looks to sunset, and the creature opposite of the wall is looking in the same direction as the painted red star.
Yes.
Okay, Cyclops looks to sunset, so that thing could be our Cyclops, and it is looking the same direction as the exit. That could be something. So the walls that these things are imprinted on, can the walls like be rotated like a panel? Like if we go up and poke at the walls, is there any indication that they can move?
Give me an investigation check with disadvantage.
Heck. You know, dang well I don't need disadvantage. Investigation. How do I... Oh. Alright, so 14.
Yeah. 14
Thanks,
Wow.
Nat 20, for showing up on a
Nice.
disadvantage roll.
You figure since the rest of this thing has clockwork and gear work and sort of moving large stone bits, that the mechanism in the center of the room is probably tied to some mechanism in the walls behind the alcoves, or in the alcoves themselves.
Oh. I think
But
the pillar can move.
Yes.
Carcass is gonna look at Valdoris and say, "Puzzles were not included in the contract," and then she's going to grab the pillar and try to twist it.
which direction?
Which direction? It feels mobile.
Let's try clockwise. It's
Yeah,
never a bad option to go clockwise.
she'll try to turn it clockwise.
It starts.
Stand back.
It feels stiff, but once you start it moving, it actually your logical brain, or at least your angry brain, isn't quite processing, but it's moving a lot more smoothly than stone on stone should, but it's still stone on stone, and it slides, and you feel a little click, almost like a half click. Not quite like an adjustment, but not. Trying to describe it without actually telling you what is happening.
Like a tumbler's being hit.
Sort of, but not the right tumbler. You're kind of running over a tumbler, but you're not getting to the right one.
I figured it out, I think. Okay, wait. So, if that's
This
sunrise...
is a combination lock.
Yes! We just have to ascertain what the Chimera, the Medusa, the Umber Hulk, and the
6,
Basilisk are.
1, 2, 4, 2.
Sasanili's just gonna, slowly turn.
Is that correct? Is that right? Am I right?
Are you going through?
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
So you rotate, and you basically you get the sense of it. You feel like the little half shift that happens at some points, and you count 5 out, and the 6th one, ka-chunk, falls in place. So then you start the other way. Almost immediately, the very next one, ka-chunk. 2 to the right, ka-chunk. 4 to the left, ka-chunk. 2 to the right as a final, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. And the whole thing sort of settles. And you hear in the walls all around you, and mechanisms moving, stone on stone grating, and I need to find real quick.
My mother had a combination safe.
I am amazed. I just use a lockbox. Not amazed that your mother owned a combination safe, just amazed at how quickly you put this together. You still seem absolutely furious.
I am not furious. I am hungry.
Gonna eat another good berry. I'm down to...
Now, to be fair, I don't know if, Carcass would probably be passively aware of like those other monsters. I don't know if she would be aware of like an Umber Hulk.
Process
guess,
of
though,
elimination.
something.
Yeah.
And I mean, technically speaking, you basically rotate it until
I mean, I got decent nature score, so it's feasible.
the light layer, real quick. Get rid of these things that I just put in.
There's a cultist at my door.
The G layer, token layer. Yeah. So, the alcoves. The 5 alcoves basically sort of rotated in place behind these walls, and the walls themselves, I guess, open. Didn't seem to point that out exactly in the description, but that's all right. Note. Choo. And there are chests in the alcoves.
Sasanili is holding up his hands. I'm not touching anything else that opens. Every time I do, something bad happens. He is backing up.
And she. Lavinia moves over and she's like,
Carcass leads real close to her and just says, "Additional fees."
and she said, "Look," and she points at the chest. This lock has been tampered with.
Yeah, I mean, Carcass is apparently the only one standing there, so yeah, she'll take a look.
And it does indeed look like it's been like there's scraping and almost like somebody was really sloppy with a set of thieves tools.
This appears to be a bad pick job.
And she sort of tentatively opens the chest, and there's nothing in it but like 6 copper pieces at the bottom.
This is unacceptable. Carcass is going to move to the next one and pop it open.
3 silver and 2 broken lockpicks.
Okay, the next one.
Lady Valderosa, where did you say your mother's signet ring went?
With her
When was
in the ship that sank.
Hmm.
In fact, 4 of the chests are basically empty, except for
Pocket change.
yeah, and sort of everything else. The last chest has sacks of coins and gems, a big book of ledgers, and another iron coffer that she pops open and has a thick pile of documents in it.
And the other chests being empty isn't like an illusion or anything, is it? What with
Nope.
Specialize?
She was getting very frustrated because and starting to freak out. It's like suddenly now she's got a bunch of individuals in here that are very
There's a very large alligator that is very into contracts.
violent individuals whom that she was fearing that she might not be able to pay. And she breathes a sigh of relief when the last one is open and there's actually money in it. And she starts flipping through the pages. Anyone else want to flip through the pages?
Yeah, sure. The bibliophile will flip through some pages.
In
This
the
is why
ledger, in the ledger folder, looks like, without getting too fine into details, because these things don't do that, and I didn't prepare that far.
Mm-hmm.
Piles of debt. Debts owed to the Valderosa family from guilds, noble families, merchant companies. Like a tremendous amount of money in debt owed to them. So essentially, they kind of acted kind of like a mafioso family in the sense that they were like, no, I'll do this favor for you. You just do me a favor later.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's a lot of debt.
Yeah.
Valderosa.
Yeah. Like
The
just flipping through it, he's like, I heard that your family owned half the city, but I think your family does actually own half the city.
she looks stunned and surprised by this. This is the more you watch her and her behavior, this is a 23-year-old dilettante who suddenly got rich instead of just getting daddy's allowance once a week.
So nouveau riche.
Nouveau
Very
riche.
nouveau
Very,
riche.
she's now very nouveau riche.
You should not be surprised. Your family is wealthy. Of course they are criminal.
The documents in the iron coffer are different. They are written in a strange language. What languages do you speak? Or anybody who's trying to look at them?
One second.
Draconic.
Yeah, there's a cat butt in my way. Common sign language and undercommon.
Common,
Do I know
sign
undercommon?
language, and Elvish.
Common sign language, Elvish, Leonin. And thieves can't.
I'm going to look at the other two. Because none of you speaks this language.
Ha! I
This
knew I should
too
have
is
taken
also
Infernal.
homophobic.
I mean,
Probably should
Yeah.
learn
Nope.
Goblin.
none of you speak this language.
Oh god, it's primordial, isn't it?
It's Sylvan.
This'll-
Sylvan.
Sylvan. It's always Sylvan.
Why is it always Sylvan? God dang elves.
Nobody ever speaks Sylvan, but they always write crap in Sylvan.
I'm
Those of
an
you who
elf.
can speak Elvish, those who can speak Elf, Sylvan is essentially a kind of a proto-dialect of Elvish. So you can pick out some of the lettering.
Elvish
Yeah,
for
yeah,
the win!
It's like French to Spanish. Like
Kinda.
there's some overlap, but
get
at
the
the same
basics.
time, it's not quite there.
Hey,
the
David,
basics, you're not getting
Elvish
details.
5.
But you also see several maps of jungles, coastlines, other regions that seem to represent unknown tropical locations, dozens upon dozens of sketches of different creatures, and essentially to scale of sorts. So you see a little sort of almost like a stick figure or a small representation of a human, and then very, very large reptiles, sort of 4 legs, standing on 2 legs, gigantic tails, large heads, immense bodies, sort of thing, just for scale, and flying, sort of sharp-faced bird-like creatures with bat wings, but their scale is immense, and it all seems to be basically almost a journal.
Yeah,
Categorizing something with weird, strange-looking, massive creatures.
So your family were adventurers before they settled down. Did they discover a new continent?
I don't know. We're not new to the region, but there's a lot here that I've never seen before.
I don't think I recognize any of these creatures.
But damn it, Balthazar.
What?
These chests
Where-
should be full.
Yeah, it looks like, So, if you don't mind me asking, how did your mother's ship sink? Was there any, reports on it?
There was a fire.
A fire. The pirates who took your boat also tried to burn it down.
I don't think it was them.
I'm not saying it was them specifically, but they were also after your
Fire
ring.
is a simple way to dispose of a ship.
So is putting a single hole in the hull. I think someone might have burned your mother's ship and taken her ring. Because if not, I don't see how they could have gotten through those guardians. Apologies for the cat butt for video listeners. But yeah, I don't see how they could have gotten through the constructs unless they auto-repair themselves between deployment. But why they only stole out of 5 chests instead of... or 4 chests instead of 5, I don't understand. Is there signs of tampering from the on the lock of the chest that was full?
No.
How dusty is it in here?
I would say relatively. To that end, the dust around all of the chests that have been picked has been disturbed. They have been done. It's recent theft.
Yeah, Carcass will point that out. They were here recently.
Recently. How long ago did your mother's ship sink?
Make me look this up.
Was it nondescriptly recently?
Nondescriptly recently.
Okay.
Investigations of this crime will incur additional fees.
I found it. It was a month ago, according to
Yep,
my
it was a
notes.
month.
Carcass, the capitalist crocodile.
Oh, that's good.
This is the only way to keep your bosses in check.
So, more recent. The dust has been disturbed more recently than a month.
Yeah, I think, yeah, whoever has your mother's ring tried to clean you out, but I guess either they were planning to come back later and take this last chest, or something scared them off.
I don't know.
Is that the only solution that you have? Or thought? Also, Sasanile, are you alright?
Just kind of scoots away from Naveen. Yes, my flesh is where it's supposed to be.
You want me to take a look at it? I
No!
can.
No.
Oh.
Burnt chicken nugget of a bat is just gonna
But
try and
there's a
keep his
little
distance.
crispy parts on your
Yep, I'm
carapace.
aware. I'm aware.
Body. Not carapace. Sorry. Insects.
Bats are not bugs.
I'm aware, which is why I made the correction. He's also not a tabaxi either, but
So, did you have any other hypotheses to toss on the
I
vault?
I don't. I and one moment, and she basically walks out and back out of the vault completely into the hallway.
can Naveen follow her?
Yeah, absolutely.
Naveen will follow her out.
Okay. She makes a beeline straight to the clerk that brought you in.
Well, while they're leaving, Carcass is just gonna pick up the entire chest.
Wait, has the
Clearly,
clerk been
this
with
place
us
is
whole time?
insecure.
And
Is she?
Yeah.
she walks out, and he's fairly close by, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, John, you were saying?
Oh, I was just gonna say, while Carcass is getting the chest, Sasanili's gonna grab the pocket change from the other chests and dump them in.
Sure, that makes sense. She finds the little man, and she says, "Has anyone been here in the past month?" And the little man says, "Well, oh yeah, no, your brother was here about a week ago, really, and a couple of times. He's been here a couple of times, actually. About once a week, he came in and came straight in, had the signet, and I didn't think anything of it." And Lavinia replies with, "But he's been missing for like a month." "Oh, that's strange. He's been here at least 3 times." And Lavinia looks shocked. "Well, tell me if he comes again." And the clerk assures her he will.
I believe our companion Carcass has the correct idea with moving the riches you do have to a new secure location.
Yes, thank you. If you could accompany it and me back to the manor, I will see to your pay, and I have more work for you. If you're
Transportation of goods will incur an additional fee.
All right. So, head back to the manor?
Yep.
Cool. And with that, let's take a quick break. Everybody get up, stretch. You've been sitting for a while. Get some water, hydrate.
To go take a poop.
Bio breaks. Get some snacks, bring some back for the rest of us. And we will see you all in 5.
Taking a
I just realized the way that I crop my own screen, nobody can ever see the jacked up ways I count down whenever I'm about to transfer the scene.
Interesting. Half-second delay. Ah, there we go. And we're back. Hi. And the map's changed. Look at
Huzzah!
that. Back to the city of Sassarine. And now that our heroes have successfully aided Lavinia Valderosa in terms of acquiring the suspiciously low amount of wealth out of her family's coffers, realizing that her brother not only has a signet ring, but has been visiting for the past month, even though he's been missing for the past month. Suspicious? Maybe. This point, what? All right. So she offers to. She gives you money. Doles out 200 gold each.
Hell yeah.
Wasn't that just our original agreement?
Yes.
Now
Carcass
comes,
is going to say additional fees.
I would be happy to employ you for additional fees.
We performed additional tasks. There will be payment for these tasks.
I am happy to employ you. But the short of strong-arming all of these individuals, I'm not going to have a tremendous amount of free money to be able to hand out.
We must have a discussion. Carcass is going to turn to the rest. In terms of additional fees, I suggest a flat rate of 25% given the additional combat, the puzzle solving, the investigation, and the carrying of goods.
Do you think we have... I am so sorry. Phlegm came in that was just making me talk like Carcass right there.
Smiling, your additional fees.
Do you think that we could argue for 30%?
Why not a cool 45?
Priest literally looks at Naveed.
No, you have to strike while the arrows are hot. Or the claws.
Iron, first of all.
Iron.
No, claws are arrows.
Iron.
Why would claws or that?
Strike when
Why
the...
would I use an iron?
Okay, this does not matter to the negotiations.
No, but I'm serious. You should do 45%, argue it 10 tabaxi toes, well, 4 tabaxi toes down.
Where did you learn to count?
School?
No, like... location.
Oh, it's a place you've never been. That's fine. I don't... Well, they don't allow your kind there.
Naveen is a half elf, correct? Or full elf?
He has pointy ears.
Priest, he sees the pointy ears in his brain and goes, ah, the racist elf stereotype, of course.
Listen, also, there's no... I promise, I have nothing against humans. Or human-like people. It's fine. I personally don't. I have friends who are humans.
Wow. Oh, damn.
Hold on, actually, give a second, that took me out.
God damn, dude.
Oh.
No, one of my best friends is a human. His name is Richard. His name is Richard, and he has a partner named Sebastian, I want to say. And Sebastian told me that some humans have wings, and I thought that was really interesting. I don't see wings on you, so I think you're the exception?
I mean, Sebastian probably also told you that some humans have webs between their toes.
Did either of those humans have wings?
No.
I think
I
they
suspect that you are deceived.
I beg your pardon, I wouldn't believe that, though. Sebastian is a bit of a card, but my best friend isn't.
being
He showed me
on.
a drawing.
Okay,
That
setting
was
that aside for
probably
now,
a celestial.
we
Hmm.
you Carcass was wanting to negotiate for a
Yes.
for additional
45%.
fees.
We
45.
can begin negotiations at 45%.
See? And then you can work your way up or down. It's a nice happy medium.
I highly doubt that we will work our way up.
Well, if you put an arrow in their abdomen, maybe. But
We
I mean, don't do
are
that.
not.
But
No.
That is not part of the contract. That would be violating the contract. I do not
And also-
violate the contract.
It's
And
nice
also
to see
assault.
that lion somewhere.
Okay.
This has always been her line. She's very into the contract.
Okay, so
I must talk to
Yeah,
Richard
ha-
at some point.
how about this? And let's just all sit down. I'll get some paper out. So, Ms. Valderosa, the party is asking for a increase of 45% to the payment, which would equal roughly an additional 90 gold to the 200 in exchange for services previously provided. As 45 is roughly the estimated amount that Carcass, who has a strong mind for numbers, has come upon for the efforts and injuries sustained. Do you have any counter offers?
Another 90 gold each.
Yes.
Or I can toss this out here. Perhaps other forms of payment, such as property or a sailing vessel of some sort.
Equivalent value would be acceptable.
Well, a sailing vessel is far more expensive than an additional 90 gold. I
You couldn't find something equivalent to that. I think that'd be a great investment. Don't you agree? We could sail from port to port, handle some of your business issues that you're having. You know,
We
I would
are
buy you a
open
rowboat.
to negotiation.
You said you had more work for the group, so perhaps
Oh,
the
I
boat
do.
could be
Tracking my brother down to find out what he did with the money.
and in all likelihood, they will need a boat to do so. So, a proposition that I think could work would be you could lease the boat to them. So
I have
perhaps
no need for a boat.
yes, but everyone else does.
I'm gonna swim the ocean. She's a saltwater croc. Wait,
So
you said them.
yes, I am afraid that perhaps I am too old to deal with the excitement of adventuring. And he'll just kind of motion at his whole coal dust covered self.
Singed,
Yeah.
singed bat exterior.
So, while I would like to partake in these jobs and gather up the stories of most of the individuals here, I do not believe I would survive. So I will probably be returning to my clerk's position at the library.
Do they have an opening?
No.
Wait, I thought most libraries had openings. I'd love to do research though. And what?
We can discuss this after the negotiations.
Yes, we are still
Are
within
you good with
negotiation.
numbers?
Yes, I'm
Yes.
pretty good with numbers.
Well, what about, or how about, if I would like to take you under my employ.
Yes.
I'm finding myself a little overwhelmed by this sudden issue. There's a lot of debts to work out, and I am just me. So
yeah,
if that's amenable, you can retire. Do adventurers retire from?
He just kind of motions at her mansion. Yes, the ones the stories are about don't typically retire, but a majority
they
of
die.
adventurers do. Yes.
Oh, all right. Then how about you work for me as handling my accounts?
Okay.
And then
yeah, that's not terribly different than working at the library. Sure. There's
Do
no
not
position open at the
agree
library.
so quickly. Negotiate your position.
Crack it. Oh,
Yep.
Carcass, this could be good.
I agree. One should still negotiate.
the guy on the inside to be able to cook your books.
Carcass does have a point. So after we finish negotiations for the party's payment, I will negotiate some of, like benefits, my pay, that method of stuff. But yes, for now we can. If you wish to employ me, we could instead divvy up my portion of the reward to the rest of the party, and have that cover the some of the negotiations.
That would be unacceptable. You have earned your reward.
Oh, I'm happy to give Sassanili, is it?
Yes.
Reward through pay. I would be the best paid accountant in this city. I have anything to say about it.
Yeah, Sassanili's gonna lean towards Carcass and say, actually landing a job with the Valderosas is an extremely good reward.
You should still negotiate your position.
Not even trying to whisper.
Yeah.
No.
She has no inside voice.
It's all the same level. Even if she's yelling, it's the same exact level.
But yes, if we do go through with my employment, then we could work out a situation where perhaps the first several months I receive a bonus to my pay to equal
Signing
out
bonus.
the. What was that?
A signing bonus.
Yeah.
100%.
In order to
I like this
balance
idea.
out what would have been my immediate reward from this job. So.
I like this idea very much. Because as you can see, and she points to the big thick ledger book, there's a lot of numbers.
Yeah, that's
Carcass is gonna like turn and look at the others and say, "Would we be amenable to a payment plan to cover the additional fees, with interest, of course?"
I don't know about interest.
He's asking the rest
Yeah.
of y'all if you would be interested in this. Interest is non-negotiable.
So would we be going by the standard? I forgot the name of the city.
Cesarine.
Sasserine. Are we going by the standard Sasserine loan payment interest of 5%, or the higher rental bonus of 15%?
Something that we would have to pay.
No, that we would be getting paid in exchange for not getting our payment immediately.
20%. 15. Yes.
Mike furiously doing math, having not expected us to all become businessmen the second money came into the play.
I'm drawing doodles, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I was talking to Mike last night, and I was telling him we are very reward-oriented adventurers.
Yeah. And she has offered you the 200 initially, and then 100 gold pieces a month to work in her employ.
But there are additional fees.
No. That actually was never negotiated.
Yes,
being
that's exactly
negotiated
the
now.
point. Yeah, that's why it's getting negotiated now. That was not part of the contract.
So,
Unless you would rather be in breach of contract.
There's no contract
There was a verbal contract
of 100 gold pieces a month.
of 200 for the job.
Yes. Which
We
she paid you for.
completed the job.
And I paid you for it.
And then we did additional tasks
Per the
that were
contract.
not brought up.
I mean,
This occurred in seeking our payment.
So in
that you would
Tarkus's
not be
defense-
able to retrieve without our work.
In Carcass's defense, there is a God, I forgot what the word means. Standard. There is this standard of hazard pay that some adventurers do invoke, where unexpected dangers will unexpectedly, I suppose, increase the value of the work they have put in. So
sure. But don't most adventurers not get paid on a monthly stipend?
We have not negotiated a monthly stipend yet.
So
there has been no agreement on that part.
I would like to propose a 9-month contract for 115 gold a month. That will
115?
cover the additional 90 they are asking for right now, as well as any interest accrued. And you would have them under contract for 9 months. And once we are able to start settling your debts, that 115 gold per month will be a drop in the bucket to your coffers.
We will have an extensively written out contract to avoid such issues in the future.
$110 and make it a year.
Sasanili will look at everyone.
May we get back with while we discuss.
Group huddle.
And this includes bodyguarding and other such hazard pay. With whatever spoils accrued from the enactment of bodyguarding or hazard pay or investigation or corpse looting. I don't know what you adventurers do exactly. As incidental and not part of payment agreement.
Group huddle.
We must include legal fees.
I think us getting the permission to keep the spoils can cover the legal fees if they come up.
One must be careful with this contract.
Salvatier's
That
rights
is what
are-
happened with Lakuka. She tried to abuse it.
Is that who pushed you into the Feywild?
No, that was my lieutenant. I
Oh.
fear that
It was also sick of
Lakuka
her.
has influenced him.
Oh. But yeah, scavengers' rights are a pretty big deal. And
I love scavengers.
I'm not going to say it in front of her, but as of now, the contract doesn't say that if Valderosa property was stolen and you find it on the body of the thieves, that you can't claim salvage rights upon that.
You mean like the 500 gold that you have in your pocket?
I have no idea what you're talking about, and it was 100 platinum.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
What do you think, priest?
I think it's a good deal.
What about vacation time?
Ooh, and tabaxi.
Oh, also benefits, dental.
Yes,
Ooh.
Hold on.
medical benefits, access to health potions.
Mike, you're dying right now. You good, buddy? Do you want us to stop?
A separate potion
Fuck off.
stipend.
Fox told
Buddy,
you all
do
that.
you- Well, that's the campaign, folks. It was lovely playing with you all. I hope you all have a lovely day.
Happy Halloween, everyone.
Well, yeah, we'll be doing these contract negotiations for the next 6 to 7 months.
In real world time,
Okay.
not in game time.
Yes.
Okay. Let's take a let's meta now, out of character. Let's
Yes,
take a look
yes.
at the contract. So we have scavenger rights.
Mm-hmm.
How much gold per month?
110 a month for 12 months.
For 12 months.
Medical and dental.
Medical and dental included.
No vision, though.
This could be a
And
fixed.
about medical and dental.
This could be in the form
A
of a
small-
fixed monthly potion stipend.
How much of a potion stipend?
How much are potions going for?
Like 50 gold for a single potion?
Yeah,
I
that's
think
not bad.
2 for each
Jesus.
could be fine if we're
Each?
being generous to our
How much
patrons.
is, a standard healing potion? Let's
Fifty
see.
The
gold.
healing potion economy is just an absolute travesty
Yeah.
right now.
almost like you
Standard
need a
healing
cleric.
potion.
Yeah, we also do have a cleric, by the way.
I'm well aware. Just because somebody went to a stop the bleed course doesn't mean that you should give up your healthcare rights.
You know, like good point.
Wow. Serious? 50 gold?
Yeah,
Wow.
It's a
That's
shame none
insane.
of us are an alchemist.
that's the whole thing with, everybody's, such and such wheelchair. You know how much a regenerate spell costs?
Also, that's only if it's something that happened after you were born.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's been established if you
Before
were
you
born
got
with
the
it, you're stuck
insurance.
with it.
Or no, after you got the insurance.
Yeah. And back in
Well,
first
okay.
edition, a regenerate spell was something like 25,000 gold.
Yeah. That's
Okay, I
not bad.
think we could. I think with the cleric and us just being smart with our money, we could live without the health potion stipend.
For 100 gold a month, you're living like kings, essentially.
Yeah.
Compared to, the average comfortable lifestyle spends
'Cause-
2 gold a day.
Yeah, and
Like,
that
Melty
110 is
comfortable.
each.
Okay. So. Okay, well, alright. How much would it cost to get general purpose healing at like a temple with clerics?
I think that's pretty cheap. I feel like that's actually like in the book somewhere.
Because that there would be more along the lines of a medical stipend. Like that's a fixed amount that would be tabbed to her. So it's not something that we would receive as an additional immediate fee. It's something that she would have to pay at a later date. Otherwise, like we pay it right now, and then she gets an invoice essentially.
You can assume a rough cost of about meaning material components, donation to the church, or any sort of things of that water. Like holy water is 25 gold.
Hmm.
So assuming anything like that, you can assume the average cost for like a first level spell would be around 50, give or take, as an insistent donation or otherwise, or material spell components if it's a wizard spell, or both, or the ink, and etc., etc., etc. Spell scroll is probably that or a little higher, around 100 gold, I think. And then as the spell levels go up, price will go up exponentially.
Okay. So
Like a raised head, you're looking at more than 1,000.
here's my pitch for it. Since we will likely only need this kind of service in an emergency, right? We have it in there that we have a once monthly emergency usage clause where she will be invoiced the cost. And if it's not used, it's not used. We do have to justify it. That is an acceptable negotiation.
You need to send your receipts.
Yep, we have to send our receipts, probably
invoice.
along with a letter from the practicing cleric to
So-
confirm our condition at the time of treatment.
Okay, so reimbursement for medical needs.
Yeah,
While
for
on the job.
emergency medical,
medical needs.
needs.
How much?
Let's say maximum of 500.
Does it carry over month to month?
No,
Or can you bank it and basically say, hey, now that we've got
no,
3,000 theoretically banked, that
no,
gets us
no.
days
Like
ahead?
if we have to pay over the 500 in a month's period, we have to pay the remainder. We just get reimbursed up to the maximum amount. It is straight up just health insurance.
I mean,
But
theoretically, you
what's
pay
a
into that health.
deductible?
Exactly. And how much is how much do you got to pay into it before you pay first? She'll cover whatever is the remainder.
How about a
I keep forgetting that I'm dealing with folks who literally don't have free healthcare.
yeah, suck it, nerd.
Yeah.
This is why one of the notes I have in my world is, guys, healthcare is free. It's just not as good. There's an option to pay for better ones, but basic healthcare is good in my world. Because I
30%,
Mike, I feel you. I deal with this in my home games.
30% deductible up to 500 gold.
And she looks directly at you, Sassanili, and is like, "Is that good?"
It's impossible to tell.
It is
All right, well-
a very well rate for a employer who wishes to keep their employees in their good graces.
Sounds like a threat.
No, it's just it's easier to renegotiate contracts with employees that like you.
I suppose that's true. Very well. Yeah, that's fine. I'll leave it to you to manage the percentages and the numbers.
We also have to discuss an upper limit to the tasks that we are asked to do before there will be additional fees.
I don't
Like-
remember anything like that.
Like well, I mean, if we're working where you're like, oh hey, BT Dubs, I need you to go slay a god. I mean, it's like, what are you talking about? That's outside of our job description.
I believe the job description included bodyguard.
So if she's being attacked,
Yes, that is acceptable if she is being attacked.
I
Now,
said
but
what?
she's also discussing us traveling to do additional work. That's where I'm like, okay, well, what is the work? What is the line of where we are?
Yeah, what are the expected responsibilities of
Yes.
the contractors?
Yes.
This is fun. Just sadly shaking his head.
Mike realizing he's gonna have to end the session after contract agreements are reached, or else he's gonna kill us all.
You brought a mercenary in. They gotta do their contract negotiations.
Fair.
Mike, real talk. Do you want us to ease off on this?
Yeah, I was gonna
This is
say
not
we
one of the
Yeah,
players.
we don't have to get into like
We
crazy
can
details.
stop. We can
can
end the bit right
narratively
here.
come to an agreement and then out
I
of
mean,
game. We
if
can
you
be
guys
like,
want to keep running into it, you 100%.
Guys, this feels like when when you say, "Hey, I'm gonna go out with the boys," and your wife or your partner says, "Go do what you want. It's fine."
Chat, it's not fine. If you ever ask your partner and they're like, "You sure it's okay?" Yeah, it's totally okay.
It's
Not okay.
It's not. It's not.
Well, then it sounds to me like maybe there should be a negotiation between you and your partner about open communication.
Sure. Look at us. We're
Chat,
doing
chat.
the whole counseling thing now. It's great.
Yeah.
Always.
That's how we make the money. That's how she's making the money. She's just gonna charge for counseling.
But I'm ready. I'm
Yeah.
good. The bean's ready.
Yeah, no, like I'm fine.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we've settled it.
Looks like it.
I'm
we can-
excited.
We can
So
have
100
a
gold
proper
each,
lawyer.
With a stipend set aside for potential
Emergency
health
healthcare.
issues and other found money in the lair of the dragon or what have you that you fight is yours to.
Dragons will incur an additional fee.
Not according to this contract.
Have we actually physically written out the contract yet?
We will have this contract looked at by a third-party, impartial lawyer who will notarize it, and yeah,
I'm pretty
we
sure
can-
Sassnilly probably has his notary.
he probably does.
It's probably a notary. He's got it waiting.
Yeah, Carcass will absolutely be right there assisting with the
Yeah.
writing of the contract. And BT Dubs, her penmanship, impeccable.
I love this alligator.
Fair. All right, so
Yeah.
excellent.
I apologize for the contract negotiation tangent.
The first task then I will need, I guess at this point, because no official signage or what have you, unofficially, so under the table, I guess, or whatever it is, finding my brother will get some of that money back. Then I will be able to pay you more.
What is your brother's name?
Balthazar.
I believe it is, yes, Balthazar Valderos.
Do you want him alive or dead?
Yes. What kind of question is that?
Well,
A very logical and straightforward one.
yes. Bounties, which you are effectively putting upon your brother, tend to have a price difference depending on whether the target is alive or dead. And as you have stated that you wish for him to be alive,
I mean, he's an asshole, but I don't want him
contractual-
dead.
Yeah, there could be contractual ramifications if he is accidentally killed during his procurement.
I mean, if you're not up to the task of finding my
is
brother and
doable.
recovering the money, it's mainly about the money. I want the money back. My brother can go to hell.
So do you want him alive or dead?
Yes, I don't want him dead.
So you want him alive.
Yes.
I
Don't
asked
kill him.
this-
Just get the money back.
I'm going to ask this because I know how some of my companions are, looking directly at Carcass. Define alive.
I mean, hopefully you don't hurt him, break any of his limbs, or whatever it is you mercenaries do.
I do
So
believe that will fully,
unharmed as well.
that might partially be up to him.
Minimal acceptable damage. This is doable.
Good. Do you need a contract for that?
No,
No.
that is what we just discussed.
Excellent. You're still here.
Where was your brother last seen?
That I
On a
can answer.
burning boat or the vault.
Yeah, no. Let's see.
Or does he perhaps have a separate home?
I'm not sure where he is. He returned. We were sent away as children. I to the Thelinar Academy. He was sent to work out. I don't remember the name of the plantation. He returned a year ago. Came home a year ago, and he was bitter and drank and had no time. Slept all day. Spent the nights with individuals of dubious character. And then he just moved out of the house entirely. And then a month ago, our parents died.
Does he have a room here?
He does. It hasn't been used.
We shall check
At least
it.
a month.
Yeah. I mean, can we go check this room?
Yeah, this way. And she takes you to the room. And it is house cleaning cleaned. But it's Spartan. There's nothing in it. There's no individual keepsakes or valuables, and all of the drawers are of the dressers and everything are empty. He cleaned it out about a month ago.
And you do not know where he moved?
I doubt he's hanging around in the Noble District.
Do you know of any of the dubious individuals?
I don't know them.
Off the top of my head, I can't think of many gambling halls in town, but
There's a few.
yeah,
I have a list.
But yeah, if he has been spending time with unsavory individuals and at bars, you could check out the taverns and gambling halls, perhaps the ones located outside the Noble District, as he does not seem to own property near here.
I think the last I heard from rumor at wine tastings, I think he'd been seen living with a woman in the Azure district. But I haven't been there, and everything happened over the past month. I haven't had a chance to really look into it, and I had no idea that he'd run off with a good chunk of the family's money. So that's all I know.
Do you have an image of your brother we could take with us?
She gives you one. Well, she actually will take you to the portrait that she was standing near when you showed up the first day. Find him.
And
No, what does he look like?
Not that one. There. Here.
So I'm imagining this is just like a giant F-off portrait, like above a mantelpiece, and not like a pendant or like a...
No, it is in fact a full portrait, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me find the thing. Not working for me. There we go.
I could perhaps serviceably copy this image down on a smaller piece of paper. That...
Yeah, if you weren't going to do it, Carcass was going to do it, and I don't think she'd be
Yeah.
very good at it.
Well, one of us here is very.
She's got good penmanship. She's not an artist.
Yeah. Yeah, I have so many supplies and proficiencies in things revolving around copying books.
I don't even know what skill you'd use for that.
I don't know, but I got a calligrapher, cartographer, and painter's tools.
You should see a picture.
Ah, this fellow.
Ah, he's about as ugly as I expected.
Well,
That is just too much beard for that narrow of a face. It does not work for him.
I know.
But yeah, Sasanili will start copying this portrait down on a more easier to transport piece of paper.
This is a very handsome mortal, human. A good
Mortal.
visual
Sasanili doesn't
representation.
look up, but like his ear like turns.
A good representation of the species. Takes notes.
All right.
What district did you say he was in?
Azur.
Azor.
He might not be this clean cut when he is located if he has been hanging out with unsavory
Ne'er-do-well.
individuals. So the hair could be messier, it could be shorter. Same with the beard, could be longer, could be gone entirely. And Sasanili in kind of like a police sketch fashion, we'll just do a couple of variants of like shorter hair, longer beard, no beard.
Sure. And what do you do with this?
Hand it to Carcass.
Carcass hands it to somebody with like a backpack. Because otherwise she's going to have to fold it up and put it into one of her pockets.
Right, she's only wearing a vest.
Yeah, like it's kind of like big pouchy pockets, but it's not really designed for like that kind of containment.
I'll take it.
Keep it safe.
Absolutely.
You see?
Avoid creases.
Yes.
All right. And what do you do with it now? What's the next step?
We will head to the Azor district and ask around the bars and gambling establishments.
If there's any brothels in the district, you could also check with them in case him and his lady friend aren't getting along.
I'll check the brothel.
I'll go with him.
That's gonna cost extra.
You are making an assumption based on information that we do not have, assuming that he is already having problems with his mate.
He is
Even
If,
if he's not.
All
People at the brothel talk.
You
as well.
ask about. Everyone, give me a investigation. Head to the Azur district. You ask at a tavern. Excuse me.
Oh. Well,
Oh, God. Oh, the bloodthirsty pelican is there. And
To the
Azur district.
bloodthirsty pelican!
The Mermaid's Secret is a brothel. The Sassarine Sleigh Ride is a tavern and a brothel. the Inkers Guild Hall, tattoo artists, the Drunken Dolphin, a tavern. Mainly the fisher folk in the Azure district.
Mermaid's lair it is.
Sassanili,
I
you're not there.
Nope. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he would have stayed at the Valderosa estate and keep working on this contract.
Anyone else investigating?
Priest is going with Naveen to the brothel.
Cool.
Yeah, I think someone's gonna.
Which
Someone
one?
else might be investigating, but
There
in
are
a
two.
different manner.
Carcass I only got a 4, so I think Carcass is
Looking at every individual and trying to match them up to.
it's just pretty much walking up to people and squinting at them. She's having trouble. Is Balthazar a human or an elf?
He's a human.
Okay, that's what I thought. He had them like sharp features, so I'm quite sure.
The Mermaid's Secret or the Sassarine Sleigh Ride?
I think while we're walking, we're actually discussing this. Like,
Well, I've heard.
should we go to the sleigh ride or the secret? Or should we split up?
I don't think switching up is a smart idea.
Sassarine Sleigh Ride. Sexual position.
I guess we're riding in a sleigh.
Sleigh ride it is.
All right. I got it. Okay. From the moment you spot its gleaming painted sign, depicting a flamboyant sleigh pulled by sea dragons and decorated with swaying lanterns, music spills into the street. Wild blend of local drumming, lutes, shell horns. Colorful streamers and seashell wind chimes dangle above the entrance. Patrons, draped in silk or half-dressed in festival attire, lounge on cushioned benches beneath strings of magical lights that drift like glowing jellyfish.
This place is fancy.
Inside is feels like you're almost like looking into a dream of indulgence. Shimmering tapestries depicted with masquerades, moonlit boat rides, swirling dances. You can smell spiced rum, sweet fruit, and exotic perfumes, sort of all at the same time. It's very, very cloying, kind of like walking into or walking past a very strong flower smell, like a bunch of lilies. Just like it just gets into your system. There's velvet curtains, alcoves, couches, plush couches everywhere. The lanterns even seem to change color with the music. And there's laughter coming pretty much from every corner.
I am looking for.
Wait for what, sorry?
I'm trying to remember the name. I'm looking for like the manager sort.
The
Madame.
proprietress?
Yes, thank you. That's the word I was looking for. The proprietress.
Are you asking anyone in particular?
I think
Or are you
he
just looking for somebody that looks the most important?
I think he like looks around for a second, and then he finds like one of the people who's just carrying a tray of food or drink around, and goes, "Excuse me," looking down at them. My companion and I are looking for the how do you say it one more time?
Proprietress.
Thank you.
It's a bit of a word. It's a bit of a thing.
Shit,
It's a
I
technical
cannot
word.
say the word in that voice.
Proprietress.
Is there another term for it?
We're looking for the proprietress.
Matron?
Thank you, Natalie.
She sort of almost a sea elf in terms of coloration, and you can see a little hint of sort of like scales along her neck, sort of thing, sort of almost a teal blue, with darker hair, sort of thing, and a little seashell in her hair, and another almost like a small starfish on the other side. And she gives you both the up and down. Oh, sorry, and points at a woman, tall, azure-skinned tiefling. Her horns are iridescent, and they curl back and almost curl like seashells.
Um, did you like what you saw?
Oh, I'm sorry. And wanders away real quick.
Is there anything on the train?
Lovely.
Oh, there were
We're
drinks.
on business.
Yes.
You can have your fun when we're done.
Oh, I was asking a question. No fun at all.
Alright, so Priest is gonna walk up to the oh Jesus, I have trouble saying it in my normal
Matron.
voice.
Matron.
Proprietress.
There you go. Matron.
Yeah.
Her eyes are the color of polished onyx. She's wearing a flowing robe of deep purple and silver, adorned with pearls and coral jewelry. And every movement is fluid. Gentlemen.
Good evening, madame.
What can I interest you in? Or whom?
He pretends to think for a moment. My companion and I happen to be looking for someone, and we're hoping to ask some questions to those who might have heard some things in their day of work.
2 of you will cost extra.
He flashes up 5 gold.
Oh, honey.
This will incur additional fees.
Ah, it is time for Mike's revenge. Just
honey.
information, nothing else.
All right.
Oh, that definitely will incur additional fees.
Who are you looking for? She holds her hand out.
No, he's played this game. He knows you don't start handing over the gold until you get something. How do you say his name? Balthazar Valderosa. Younger man came down here a bit of a time ago. Maybe going by a different name.
Did you name him?
His real name, if he's not going by a different one, is Balthazar.
Balthazar. We have a lot of young men that.
He was like thinks from he slides over 1 gold. He knows the game. He lost this one. Last he was seen was with a young woman with blue skin. Seemed to fancy her quite a bit.
I don't know about the blue skin. We have many young ladies with blue skin. What did you say his last name was?
I didn't say what his last name was.
Well, unfortunate then. I mean, Balthazar is a very common name.
Wait, I have a question. This is out of pure curiosity for me. When you described her as tall, did you mean like priest tall?
Not quite priest tall.
Okay.
She's tall for a woman, tall for a tiefling.
Valderosa.
6'2", 6'3".
Okay, it's pretty good.
Oh, the Valderosa. Do the Valderosas have a son named Balthazar? I guess they do. I mean, I might have seen him. How long did you say he's been missing for?
Meta question, how long has he been gone for?
A month.
A month.
A month. Let's say a month or so.
I would hate to bother any of my patrons or any staff.
As would we, which is why we don't seek to harm him, we don't seek to do anything to him. We only need to speak with him for some time. Hands over 2 more gold.
Balthazar Alderose. What?
Of course, if you are able to help us find him, we'd be more than happy to accommodate you for any trouble it may entail and reward you for your assistance. Now, this one he's holding the gold coins close to him. He didn't get anything from this yet.
Last I knew, I've heard, the rumor gets around here, his current flavor is a woman named Brissa Santos. She's a pickpocket. Apparently she's trying to be a legitimate artist, but seems to not be able to escape her criminal path.
Escape out of bad habits or escape out of obligation.
Who's to say? She seems to be trying to become legitimate, or at least claims to be. That's what I understand. I haven't seen much of her lately, though. At least, haven't seen her for at least a month, as far as I know. Sorry, that's all I have.
You wouldn't happen to know where she might be staying?
Shadow Shore, I think. It's another Shadow Shore is another district in Sasori.
Shadow Shore. Just gonna write that down real quick in my notes. And could I roll an insight check to see if she is withholding any information, if she's trying to tease more money out of me by giving it to me in bits and pieces?
Sure.
Basically trying to see, is she withholding information that she for sure knows?
Give me an insight check.
Come on. 15.
15,
Nice.
not bad. You don't get the sense that she's withholding anything. The only thing you can think of is that she's trying to think of a way to possibly bilk a bit more money out of you, since you seem to be fairly free with coin in terms of paying for information.
He's so far given just 4 gold of the 5 that he showed.
Yeah, and like Mike said, 2 gold is enough to live wealthily for a month.
A day.
Whatever. You still handed her like $1,000.
The Shadow Shore district, you say?
That's the last I knew where she was.
Thank you so much for your time, madame. I'll be sure to put in a good word with my employer should any of her other employees require. He looks over the entire establishment. Refreshment. Slides over the final bit of gold. Naveen, is there anything you would like to ask?
No, you've done everything perfectly. I probably wouldn't have given that much coin, though, but you have to be a bit more charming.
He leans over. It was a gift from a friend that I was supposed to spend a lot earlier, but ran out of time.
Oh, I understand now. Sorry. If you
All
want
right,
to, you know,
and they head on out.
Cool. You. Oh, and what I need to do, actually, I need to actually cut the game fairly soon, anyways, because we have another one coming up.
Oh yeah.
So, um, let's leave it that you are on your way to the Shadow Shore district in search of clues with regards to Valderosas. Whether or not he's
And
there
we got the name of Balthazar's paramour, it seems.
seems. Mysteries upon mysteries.
Yeah. So a woman who disappeared around the same time Balthazar got a lot of money.
Weird.
Huh. When would that ever happen?
Funny how that works.
Exactly. All right, so let us call it here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and your shares and your subscribes and your etc. Your views. Follow each of these individuals and let's go through our crew, if you, as it were, and so they can tell you where they can be found on the internets to follow them there as well. And let's start with back up at the top, Eve.
Hello, I'm Eve. You can find me over at Lawless Victory on the Blue Sky. That is lawless as in crime, victory as in winning. Because I am generally pro-crime. Uh, yeah, I don't really have anything, to add today. Cool. Uh, just help people out. Things are rough and it's hot and it's miserable and all the wrong people are pissed off and maybe it should be us.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
agreed.
that's what I got.
100%. Joe.
hey everyone, Joe, better known as Digitorder, Nullifier on most of the social media sites. And yeah, I've been playing Naveen. Everything's fine. Nothing's going on. No plot, nothing sinister. Um, but yeah, you can follow me on those social media sites that I mentioned. Also, I am a Spanish teacher, so school is getting ready to start. I do have an Amazon somewhere, as well as a Donor's Choose if you want to. Send it to the school or to me, either one. And yeah, we take care of your teachers. There is a shortage nationwide. Actually, I think all across the world. Actually, I think teachers are in need. So support your teachers, your local, and your kids.
I just realized we don't have the chat in there, so me pointing at the window is completely useless. However, it may be there. It may be in the same direction. I don't know. And all the windows are all mixed up. Alejandro.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, everything in between. My name is Alejandro. You got to see me play Priest, the mysterious man with disturbingly long arms. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you'd like to see more of us negotiate, detail, and intimidate our way into contracts that are profitable for us, torturing Mike who did not expect it, please give us money so that Mike can experience this himself out of character in real life. Other than that, if you want to see more of me just randomly ramble about things, I'm currently releasing a series of shorts where I go over how each of the caster classes in D&D does magic in my world. For example, I just released one on bards yesterday, or last week I released one on wizards, where it just goes over how they're nerds. On that, you can find me on Instagram, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok as The Greedy Dragon. Hope you're all having a lovely day and stay safe out there. Or I'll find you.
You will. John.
Hello, I'm John. Today I was playing Sasanili, the crotchety old bat. I can be found online at Crim's Bacon. I can be found on my own podcast, Bacon Flavored Pods, where we are currently running a monthly Mecha vs. Kaiju game, and starting next month, we will be running a monthly Beacon game set in the world of Final Fantasy XII. I also draw for money if you just have too much money and want to use it. We currently have a new cars and a new kitten, so we could really use the additional funds. I also stream with my friend Rob over on his channel, Bore Immortal, where we are currently failing our way up in Fallout 1. Let's see. I am making a uncomfortable amount of eye contact with my camera today. I believe that is all I have. I don't think I've blinked either.
You might want to blink.
Nope.
All right. Follow our cast. Like and subscribe their stuff. As for me, you can catch my pre and post COVID cosplay adventures at Canadian Captain America on Instagram and TikTok, CDN Cap America on the Blue Sky, and the other one where I still am mainly shit posting. Let's be honest. But I too have done some TTRPG commentary. You can catch that on the Blue Sky mainly, sort of thing. But there may be something in the future with regards to game mechanics. Figure that out as it goes. Other than that, you can catch me here and most of these individuals as well. Either here at 9 a.m. on weekly Saturday game. We have a twice a month Tuesday game at 6 p.m. Pacific time. We have another Tuesday game coming in the works. That is the opposite Tuesdays, also at 6 p.m. PST. All of them run by me, all of them in this region. Why did I put 3 together? Because I did 2 the last time and it seemed to work. So, why not make things more difficult for myself? In addition, we have upcoming in like an hour, a Cypher System game run by treasured Would-Be Heroes alumni, D, and his zany crew of ne'er-do-wells. We have a Call of Cthulhu game coming, the
Next week?
Cypher System game, Call of Cthulhu the following week, and we'll alternate Saturdays around this time, 1:30 or so Pacific. We have a once-a-month break, the TTRPG game, third Friday of the month at 6 p.m. Pacific, hosted by John.
Yeah.
And we have another D&D game, which will be weekly on Mondays at 6 p.m. Pacific. We have a potential run by Alejandro. We have a potential Fallout game on that to be determined. I think it's Wednesdays potentially, but we'll figure that out as it goes. And more besides. So we're actually kind of busy, kind of amazingly. And liking and subscribing will only help. Like and subscribe, everybody. If you can't do any of those things, you can open a browser window and mute it. And even that follow is enough to kick the algorithm in place for Twitch to get us recognized as slightly better than we have been in the past. So, follow all that stuff, like and subscribe your favorite creators, recommend your favorite creators if you can, throw them in the chat, and otherwise, let's bolster and support this community. Speaking of bolstering and supporting, let's do a raid. And I found one with a D&D game that's on their first episode, so let's give them a little bit of a help. So again, thanks again for watching, and we will see you all next week. Right now, we're going to roll into Heroes of the Doom Mayday Roleplay.
Ooh.
See ya.